So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, fighting off the defender. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Boston gets around him. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. The Dolphins sit 5-3 now on the year, and they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19. 2 big plays in succession, and the Dolphins on the move. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 79 Bronco. Mustang 19. Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun on 3rd down. McCollum flushed out right.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
A feather in the cap for the defender, picking off one of the league's better quarterbacks so far this season, and add another feather in the cap for the coaches, too. Excellent game plan, and they had their guys aware of his ability to roll out and how to defend against it.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 2nd and a couple. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Got an open man, it's Pickens.
And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. Catch number 44 of on the year. It's a first down. A shotgun snap for Herbert.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. McCollum eluding the pressure right. And he is caught at the 7-yard line. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tyreek Hill, his 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Dolphins take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's Herbert.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there.
Now a 3rd and 6. Now they'll audible to something else.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Go. Herbert throwing again. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. An 11-yard touchdown.
And the Chargers are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive, they've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. A tight one. 8-7 our score after 1 on EA Sports. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll run on first down with Wright. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line. Check.
Looking to throw. McCollum. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He completes it to Olave.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Cowboy 80. 18 Cardinal. Set. Warrior 70. Hey, smash. 19 Lion.
Back to throw. McCollum working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run out of the gun with Wright. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. McCollum. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. On 3rd down, Boston. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there, and it helps him move the sticks.
60 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
The pass caught by Olave.
And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. McCollum. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Chargers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10.
At the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. 2 minutes even in what's been a tight first half. 8-7 our score. Now it's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. On 4th down, Herbert. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. On 1st down, Boston. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
They'll keep it on the ground. Boston. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. They'll try the left side. Boston. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. McCrane's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. Herbert now. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. Now Herbert going to change the look. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. From the 46-yard line, a second down and 6. Here's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Herbert. They'll roll him out right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 23 yards on the play. To the air again, Herbert. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
A final shot before break. McCollum. Downfield, and he's got Olave. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Chargers going to get the football first here in this second half, and they trail as we get back underway. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And able to get this out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Go. 5-9, 5-9. Go.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Wide open receiver complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 39. Again, Herbert. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's taken down inside the 30.
It's a gain of 10. And the Chargers.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey with career touchdown number 75. And the Chargers have taken the lead here this third quarter. They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points.
And that's the score. Chargers 16. Dolphins 10.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, 1-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just already know our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did, to get them into a manageable third down, because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down all the way inside the LA 10. Operating from the gun, McCollum. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Operating from the gun, McCollum. He's got it. Touchdown, Dolphins. From 17 yards out. And the Dolphins have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead. Extra point by McCrane, up and good. And that will put them on top here in the third. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And he comes back with one complete. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 31-yard line. Herbert back to the air. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's going to be caught by Pickens. 7 yards there and a first down. Herbert changing things up. Back to throw again. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's caught. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Lad McConkey with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Chargers have retaken a third-quarter lead. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. The third time wasn't a charm. They got the first two-point tries. Still have the lead, but couldn't get the third.
Okay, so they didn't get this one, but I have to ask you, what matchup are they seeing that they feel that confident to go for two so often?
Yeah, we talk about this a lot, but it has to be something, you're right, that they saw all week, correct?
Definitely game plan for it. Felt good about being aggressive and going for it. And right up until that one, they had gotten 2 for 2.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass, obviously.
Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football, but they trail here as we get set for the 4th. The offense on third down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun. McCollum, flush to his right. That is caught. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. They'll look to throw here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. McCollum. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
19, Tiger, 19. Let's go now. Trap 60, trap 60.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going.
Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. Back to throw. Herbert.
He's got this to Pickens.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And now an audible here into something else.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Got an open man. It's Pickens.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Oh, that's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Herbert throwing again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. 37 yards.
And the Chargers are closing in on a third straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Baylor Tiger. Hey, cap.
And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good.
Chargers 28, Dolphins 17.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a two-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. Oh, and this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
Off the play fake. McCollum in trouble, and he's taken down.
3rd and 19.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
He lets it go deep for Olave.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Herbert. He'll drop it off to McAllister as running back. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Here's Herbert. Completes this one to Pickens. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Herbert going to change the play here.
Hey, go Lion.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now.
17.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball is going to come out to the 30-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Dayon Henley able to record his 5th sack of the season. Here is 3rd and quite a ways.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Operating from the gun, McCollum. And that is incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. They'll run up the middle with McAllister. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Up the middle they go with McAllister. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And, Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Chargers, they're setting themselves up as a major contenders. They move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road